Hi, hope you're really well. So today we are going to be counting all the way from 100 all the way to 1000. So we're simply going to be counting these beautifully colored blocks that you can see. The value of each of these squares, so the value of one of these squares, let me just go all the way around, let me just do it really carefully. Okay, the value of one of these squares is worth 100. So I'm going to write 100 inside. So the value of each of these is worth 100. And that's because if you had the time and you wanted to count all of these beautifully colorful squares, then you would find out that in each of them, they contain 100 squares. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly finish off writing 100 in each of these. So we remember that the value of each of these squares surrounded by black is worth 100. Okay. And I have taken the time out to write down all of the words that we're going to be using today. So we're going to simply count from 100 and we're going to look at the spellings also of the words that we've written down, because we're going to be looking at them in written words, but we're also going to think about how to write them in numerals as well, which simply means writing them in numbers. So here we go. The first block is worth 100, which is written as 100 in numbers or numerals. Now, if we are moving on to the second one, we have 100, 200. So we've counted 2, so it's now 200. We're at the number 200. The number 200 must start with the number 2. And we have 00 because there are no tens. There are no tens and there are no ones in the number 200. Then we're going to move to 300 because we've counted 1, 2, 3. So we're on the third one. So 300, can you work out how to write 300? Have a think. It has a good big clue here. That's correct. So we're going to start with the number 3. We have no tens and we have no ones. So we write 300 in words, 300, and 300 in numerals or numbers as seen here. Now we have 400 because we've counted 1, 2, 3, 400. So 400, we start with our 4 because it tells us 400. So no tens, no ones, okay? We have 400s, that's 100, 200, 300, 400. That's where the 4 comes in, okay? The next one is 500. What number do you think 500 begins with? Yeah, I knew you'd guess that. So it starts with a 5. So here we go. That's our 5. And there are no tens and there are no ones. So it's 500. Fantastic. Then we move on to the number 600. Now, similarly, just like above, it starts with the number 6. So it must start 600. The number 600 must start with a 6. Here we go. 6, no tens, no ones. And we can call these placeholders, but we'll talk about those in another session. So 600s, no tens, and no ones. 600. Fabulous. Now moving on to 700. Again, it's got to start with a 7 because we've got that number 7 here. 7, no tens, no ones, 700. And these are 3-digit numbers because they have 3 numbers. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Okay, next one, 800. Starts with an 8. 800. 800s, no tens, no ones. Then we move on to 900. What number does 900 start with? Fabulous. It starts with a 9 because it tells us here. So if we look closely at the words, usually it can give us a little bit of a clue on how to write the numbers as well. So 900, here we go. That's our number 9. 900 for 900. Fantastic. Now here's where some children get a little bit confused. 1000. Now this is a slightly bigger number. I'm going to do something to help you out here. So thousands, if we use a place value chart, are thousands, are hundreds, are tens, and are ones. And let's underline it here. So firstly, how many digits, how many numbers do you think takes place in the number 1000? How many places do we need? We need 4,000, hundreds, tens, and ones. We need 4 digits. What number, when we're talking about the number 1000, what number do you think we write in the thousands column? How many thousands? It gives you a clue, right? Oh gosh, it gives you a clue. Sorry, delete that just so you can see that number. There we go. How many thousands do we need? It tells you right here. How many thousands? That's right, just 1000. So we're going to draw number 1 there. Now, how many hundreds? How many hundreds go into our place value here? There are no hundreds. There are no hundreds. Well, in fact, there's 10 hundreds. But we write a 0 here because there's one whole thousand and there's no hundreds as a digit. There's no hundreds in the digit as a digit. How many tens? No tens. How many ones? 0 ones. So we write the number 1000 as 1, 0, 0, 0. 1, 0, 0, 0. Now I've got another question, because some children get a little bit confused when it comes to this part here. We know that in fact, how many hundreds do we have? How many hundreds make up 1000? How many hundreds make up 1000? We can count our squares. How many hundreds do we have? We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000. Now I'm going to show you something. Let's pop that over there. Let's pop it all the way over there. When we are counting in our hundreds, let me just get my pen back. It's gone a bit, tried to run away. When we are counting in our hundreds, we go 100, as we know, 200, 300, 400, 500, oh, that's supposed to be a 0, 600, 700, 800, 900, and then we get to 1000. I'm going to ask you a question. Why do you think we say 1000 and we don't say 1000? Why do we say 1000 and we don't say 1000? The clue is in this number here. 1000 is the same as 1000. Can you believe that? 1000 is the same as 1000. That's right, because we have 10 hundreds, but we don't say 1000. We say 1000. So Sometimes you might hear someone, maybe from a different country, they might say 1000, and you now know that 1000 is exactly the same as how much? 1000 is exactly the same as 1000, because it simply means there are 10 hundreds, and we know that 10 times 100, or 10 groups of 100, is the same as 1000. Okay, try and remember that. 10 groups of 100 is the same as 1000. Okay, now you can make a note of that if you'd like to, but that's how we count in our in our hundreds. Should we do that one more time before we go? Should we do it nice and quickly? You ready? Here we go. Ready, ready, ready? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000. I'm out of breath. I bet you can do it faster than me this time. Are you ready? Don't start yet. Here we go. On your marks. Get set. Here we go. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and 1000. Really cool. Oh gosh, you're so speedy. Wow. Fantastic. You did really, really well. For this session, I really want you to try your best to remember that we don't say 1000. What do we say? After 900, and we're counting in our hundreds, we say 1000. We're going to do this one more time because I really enjoy it. Do you like it? Here we go. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000. Fantastic. You did ever so well, and there was so much to remember this time. Really well done. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.